Grayscale and Kaspa. What's going on between Grayscale and Kaspa? Starting with Grayscale. Grayscale is a titan in digital asset management space, which has become a household name in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So before we go any further, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for this video to reach a lot of people and bring more people into Kaspa. So Grayscale is known for institutional grade exposure to leading digital currencies. Grayscale manages billions of assets through its publicly traded trusts, including the flagship Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. By bridging the gap between traditional finance and digital asset market, Grayscale provides investors with a regulated and convenient way to gain cryptocurrency exposure without directly holding the assets. So Grayscale rigorous asset selection process ensures that only the most promising digital currencies make it to their list. The company evaluates assets based on various criteria, including network activity, security, utility, and potential for long-term growth. When Grayscale adds an asset under consideration, it often signals to the market that the asset is gaining recognition and legitimacy. Now, we've had an announcement today from Grayscale on their Twitter space, on their Twitter page, and they're saying assets under consideration. And one of the assets under consideration, Kaspa, has been listed as the first coin under consideration. I think this means a lot because out of all of the currencies, I don't know how many currencies there are. I think there's 20 something, but Kaspa is the first to be listed as an asset under consideration. Now, remember, this is not the first time Grayscale listed Kaspa as an asset under consideration. If you go to their page, Kaspa was listed way before. So Grayscale listed Kaspa. We have, assets currently in Grayscale product suite, assets under consideration. Now, Kaspa is on the sides of assets under consideration. Now, we have something really, there's something that most people don't notice here. We have the Grayscale crypto sector. We have the assets currently in the Grayscale product suite, and we also have assets under consideration. So the first part, in the Grayscale crypto sector, we have currencies, and they say, this is what they say. This is what Grayscale says, not me, Grayscale. Currencies. On the first part, we have currencies. And they say that currencies include crypto assets that serve as at least one of the three fundamental roles: as a medium of exchange, a store of value, and unit of account. Now, on these assets that are currently under Grayscale product suite, you have Bitcoin, you have Bitcoin Cash, you have Litecoin, you have XLM, you have XRP, and you have Zcash. So we have 6 assets that have been put on a category or sector of currencies represent the 3 fundamental roles. Either they are a medium of exchange, either they are a store of value, or they are a unit of account. Now, I know for a fact that Bitcoin is a store of value and maybe, let's say, a unit of account, but not exactly a medium of exchange, though it acts as a medium of exchange, but it is not that efficient on the aspect of medium of exchange. Now, you also have Bitcoin Cash, you have Litecoin, you have XLM, you have XRP, and you have Zcash. I don't know what XLM and XRP are looking for here, but anyway, this is Grayscale. They did their own research. But we have an asset, the only asset under consideration on the currencies sector. Listen, this is the currencies sector, and this is the only cryptocurrency that solves all of the 3 fundamentals that have been described on the currencies. We have Kaspa. Kaspa can act as a medium of exchange. Kaspa is the fastest. I mean, 10 blocks per second, you can do, I don't know how many transactions per second they can do. If 1 block per second can do 250 to 300 transactions per second without even breaking a sweat. I don't know how many transactions are going to be done with 10 blocks per second. This is the crescendo hard fork, which is going to come soon. But also, it can also act as a store of value because Kaspa has a fixed amount of coins. We have 28 point something billion coins. You have circulating supply now currently at 80.88 point something. So this currency, Kaspa coin, is not inflationary. You can't inflate this. Its value is going to go up. So you can put your money into Kaspa and store it there. It also has the same features as Bitcoin. It's also a unit of account. So you can see that Kaspa is the only crypto here in terms of currencies that has these features, all these three features. And I think when Kaspa gets under Grayscale product suite, I think it's going to be, I don't know if you people see it, it's going to be really massive. When Kaspa now is in the Grayscale product suite, it's going to be really massive. Now you don't let's look at the smart contract platforms. The smart contract platforms. Now on the smart contract platforms, you have Avalanche, you have Cardano, you have Ethereum, you have Horizon, you have Nia. You can see that the list now gets larger. The list gets larger. It's not about being and it's not about Grayscale putting you on their list, but which list are you being put? Like Grayscale is putting Kaspa on the side of currencies, medium of exchange, store of value, and unit of account. And we have Ethereum, which is put into smart contracts platform. As they say that it includes crypto assets that serve as a baseline platform upon which self-executing contracts are developed and deployed. Now, remember one thing, Kaspa can really fit in any of these because smart contracts are going to be implemented on Kaspa. And from the previous video which I made, Shai, one of the co-developers of Kaspa, really said that people say that DAGs don't accommodate smart contracts, but in fact, they make them, they can accommodate smart contracts better than these, proof of stake or, smart contract platforms like Ethereum, Cardano, Avalanche, Horizon. There are so many coins here. As you go down there, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. We have so many cryptocurrencies here. But what I wanted to say is that Grayscale listing Kaspa as an asset under consideration is a really massive thing because Grayscale is one of the top digital asset management company. So another thing I wanted to talk about is the thing about Marathon. We know that Marathon started, announced. It's not that they started mining Kaspa when they announced that they were mining or they were starting Kaspa mining operations. They already had mined 93 million Kaspa, which was worth at June 25, 2024. It was equivalent to $15 million. So 93 million Kaspa has been mined. According to the CEO of Marathon, he says that it is really profitable to mine Kaspa. So they mine Kaspa and sell it for Bitcoin and they make a profit because Kaspa is really energy efficient and Kaspa mining is really profitable. So they mine Kaspa and sell it for a profit to buy more Bitcoin. But I just wanted to say that Marathon Digital, one of the leading crypto mining companies, which has deep ties with Wall Street, which has really deep ties with BlackRock, mines Bitcoin and Kaspa. Now this has to be really exciting because Marathon Digital is not just another mining company. It has connections that place it squarely in the orbit of institutional finance. With Peter Thiel, a prominent venture capitalist and co-founder of PayPal, backing Marathon, the company has access to a network of elite investors and innovators. Thiel's involvement adds credibility and signals that Marathon moves are strategically aligned with long-term technological and financial trends. So we have Thiel brothers. We have the CEO of Marathon is Fred Thiel. and the CEO of PayPal, CEO and co-founder of PayPal, is Peter Thiel, who is a good friend of Elon Musk. So if these people all are all exposed to Kaspa, I think it's a matter of time before they really give out those announcements and before they bring out those positive announcements to the Kaspa ecosystem. Now we have also BlackRock connections to Marathon. One of the most compelling aspects of Marathon mining activities is the indirect exposure it brings to global investment powerhouses like BlackRock. As one of the largest shareholders in Marathon Digital, BlackRock stake connects Kaspa to the world's most influential asset manager. BlackRock's involvement not only underscores Marathon legitimacy, but exposes Kaspa to the BlackRock vast network of institutional clients and investment channels. Because BlackRock has very, very deep connections to the institutions and investment channels, now BlackRock holds a good share, is one of the largest shareholders in Marathon Digital. So Marathon mining Kaspa really exposes indirectly BlackRock to Kaspa. So this is one of the things that I think, guys, you should be really noticing. So Grayscale, considering Kaspa as an asset under consideration, coupled with Marathon Digital mining initiatives and its connections to Wall Street heavyweights, could mark the beginning of a very, very, very bullish era for Kaspa. So this is going to help Kaspa attract institutional investors. Grayscale Trust offers, really, it's like opening gates for Kaspa. A Kaspa Trust could attract a flood of capital from high net worth individuals, family offices, and asset managers. Also, Grayscale involvement in Kaspa, it's like a stamp of approval, which often motivates companies to explore integrating or supporting the listed assets and potentially leading to increased partnerships and use cases for Kaspa. Also, Grayscale and Marathon involvement with the likes of Marathon Digital, Peter Thiel, and connections with BlackRock, Kaspa adopts or gains that kind of reputation and position itself in the market. The markets also work on trust, because once these big players like Marathon Digital, you have BlackRock, you have institutional investors, after they trust Kaspa and the Kaspa technology and they adopt it, it's really easy it opens gates for Kaspa in several places, and it's going to be really adopted so fast because it's a proof of work. There's no pre-mines, there's no pre-allocations, there's no CEO, there's no whatever like most crypto companies do. So Kaspa's inclusion in Grayscale's portfolio is a game changer. It's going to drive awareness, investment, and adoptions. Combined with Marathon Digital support and its connection to Wall Street and BlackRock, it's just a matter of time we're going to hear about BlackRock now, investing in Kaspa. Most of the Bitcoin maxis want to say like Bitcoin is the only thing, there's no second best and this and that. But once Kaspa shows them like there is really a second best to Bitcoin, and Kaspa is not challenging Bitcoin. In fact, it's just working on the things that Bitcoin really, most people are facing difficulty, all the shortcomings of Bitcoin, all the things that were not really properly addressed. It's like rewriting the Nakamoto's work, like going back to the Nakamoto work and really doing all the things right. And that's what Kaspa is doing, and it's doing it in using the same principles of Bitcoin. So don't forget to like, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and let's keep moving, and let's keep holding, and let's keep going. Thank you, and see you in another video.